I only need like 300,000 more damage, or about 310 more if you want to be like relatively specific. But basically, what I'm saying is that this should be the last video I have to spend spamming Zorky for like 15 or 20 to 30 minutes. Assuming I don't play like a... Oh, well. I guess we're playing without sound today because the game doesn't really work for some reason. But whatever. Like, this bug has been like a thing, I think, at least for the past 6 months or so. And it just kind of pops up out of nowhere, where there's suddenly no fucking sound in the game other than like the guns and engines and stuff. So, fuck it, I guess. We're playing without sound today. Anyway, Zorky, Shimakaze, Khabarovsk, destroyers, Sevastopol, and Goliath may be annoying to deal with. Got plenty of battleships to farm, but whatever. Let's see here. The Zorky and Khabarovsk are probably going to be problematic. Shimakaze is going to be annoying because he outspots me by like fucking over 5 kilometers. So there's that. Zorky and Khabarovsk are annoying. I'm going to have to deal with them one way or another. But Goliath has that zombie heal, which is super annoying to deal with. And Sevastopol has those Russian railguns. So, fuck it. We're just going to work with what we got here. Here we go. Of course, the submarines around here, too. Oh, that's bullshit that fucking hit. That fire's gonna stick. Imagine having a counter to being pings that's not your fucking DCP. But whatever. So, for those of you who don't know, the way homing torps work is that they'll home in on the projected path between that pinged section of your ship and the torpedoes. They won't home in on the ship itself. They'll home in on like the projected cross collision course path. So it's basically homing in on where the torps think your ship is going to be rather than where it is at the second. So the faster your ship is, if you're pinged and you're going in a straight line, that collision point is going to be significantly ahead of you. So when the torpedoes, when you actually spot them, that's when you hit your DCP and slow down. Because those torps are still going to be they're not going to be homing anymore, but they're going to be on the projected path of the collision between your ship and the torpedoes. So, that's how you dodge submarine torpedoes. And there's also other ways to do it, but that's generally the way to do it if you're in like a fast ship. There are other ways to do it, like obviously you can take advantage of like the cutoff point where they stop homing after a certain point, or once they get into a certain range. But in most cases that range is like 0.4 of a fucking kilometer, so it's not really going to matter that much unless you're completely bow into them. If you're anywhere else, then you're kind of fucked if you try and do that method, just because of the homing. The cutoff point is so fucking ridiculously small that it basically One of those. Those don't look like those. Yeah, those are submarine torps. Ain't that right, Stu? And those are Schlieffen torps, cause reasons. Let's see. This Georgia is burning and flooding. Where the hell am I spotted by now? It has to be the submarine. Or maybe it's the fucking Zorky, but I think it's probably more likely to be the submarine. Hello, non-shatters, please. And let's go. The hell? Nice. There's some salt going on in the chat there. That's pretty spicy, I guess. What do you think of that, Stu? You think that's bullshit? That's some bullshit, Stu? Yeah, that's bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, I hate subs too. Speaking of sucking, that's what I'm doing a lot of this game, because the enemy is just kind of doing what they're doing. Also, Resin is a rebranded 007, I believe. Or they're either 00 or they're QQ7. They're one of the two. But when those two clans split off from 07, one of them became Resin and the other became something else. I don't remember specifically which one is which, but I know that both of them are, that at least one of them is Resin. That Verdi is killing himself. That right, still. Wonder where the Shima is. Not hard spotted. Let's see. Sevastopol. We'll see if that if D gets contested here. I might have to try and farm out the Burgon, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so D's not contested, so that's a thing. I don't think a Seattle is going to try and contest a Bourgogne and an Ohio. So, I think we're good on that front. Let's see. Sevastopol is just going to kite away. Oh, there's the Khabarovsk. His engine just got disabled, so that's going to limit his ability to re-accelerate. But at the same time, that also applies to me as well, because I don't have an engine as well. So, for those who don't know, when your engine is disabled, your acceleration is much, much slower. So that's why you'll often see me repairing my engine before I repair like a fire or something, is because your engine... having your engine makes avoiding fire much easier because you have your full ability to accelerate and do speed dodging. So, when you're under heavy focus fire, you generally want to save it until you're dark if you can. Sometimes you do have to, and those are kind of hard to tell. You just kind of gauge it through experience mainly, but for the most part, that's how you do it. Or that's, you want to save your damage control until you're dark, if you can possibly help it. In certain ships like the Zorky that are spotted all of the time anyway, you can just save it until you're in a kite-away position. But Generally speaking, in most destroyers, you're going to be saving it until you're dark completely and you're no longer under fire. So, yeah. Sevastopol is about to be walking at A here. So, yeah, I hear you, Stu. So, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to wait to funny button him. I think he's probably gonna push out. But, we'll see. Those are Khabarovsk shells. Okay, he's not gonna be spotted, I think. Oh, never mind, he is. I don't know how he's still spotted, but whatever. I think it's the Burgon, actually. I think he shot and now he's spotted via gun bloom by the Burgon. That's what I think it is. And speaking of that Burgon, he is firing a high explosive, which is kind of funny. No, that's annoying. Whatever. And yeah, he's gone. Now this game sucked, but whatever. Resin. I kind of want to pick a fight with the Khabarovsk. I do have a Burgon like right behind me to also shoot at him. So hopefully if he gets a good enough chunk, then I'll be able to AP him down. Because that island will restrict his movement at least a little bit. I am going to try and shoot over this island though. Because why trade health when you can, like, not trade at all? Do. Oh, come on. Oh, Krutchnetsov, come on. That is some bullshit. Well, never mind, we just won. That fucking sucked. I'm gonna get another one. I'm just gonna fucking play until I get that damn mission completed. Fuck it. So now I needed 310. That was like 70. So about 240 more. Alright, time to farm one battleship for like 150,000. I don't think I recorded this game, but I had a game in Azorki, like, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but there was this one Hanover that I managed to farm for like 130,000 damage, and he was so fucking mad. Like, he was like, "Alright, that's bullshit, no destroyers have guns, that powerful." And then at the same time, he was also just kind of like trying to fucking walk at me to get me into secondary range, and I just kited away to the end of the map. But anyway, that aside, oh yeah, we're playing without sound, that's right. Midway, fuck you. And fuck you. Oh, Andy's in a full-on div at, and that's just fucking, imagine diving with a carrier, by the way. But whatever. Even Stewie doesn't like that. Imagine making your cat mad. Can't be me. Ain't that right, Stu? It's the joy of having cats. Sometimes they're just all nice and well behaved and they're just chilling out next to you or behind you. Other times they're like literally underneath your microphone and laying on top of your fucking keyboard. Yeah. There's a hot take right there. Let's see. Game plan is farm damage. That's pretty much it. Zhao is going to be annoying because of the shell arcs. Yamagiri, Summers, and Grozvoy and Grunnigan are all going to be annoying in different ways. I think the Yamagiri is probably going to be the hardest to deal with. But it should be okay. And I think it's kind of poetic justice that the CV is focusing the Marceau as a lesson as to why you don't div with CVs. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore this spice that's going on in the chat right now. Let's see. Yamagiri's over there, so that's good for me. Means he's not gonna be over here to piss me off. Alright. I am now hard spotted, so time to farm. See a Jeer opening up over there. So I got a question a little while ago from someone on Discord who asked me, why do I run incoming fire alert instead of priority target? And there's two main reasons for that. One is the obvious, it's 1 point, whereas priority target is 2. But the other equally significant reason is that there's like a slight delay, like half a second or so of delay between the trigger being pulled and the shells visibly being fired. But incoming fire alert is going to go off the millisecond that trigger is pulled, and that gives you about half a second of extra time to take some kind of evasive action, which there's a lot that you can do in half a second as a destroyer. But right now, that guy I think is expecting me to accelerate. Still got a little bit of a hit just because of the got a decent little chunk on him right there. I didn't quite catch exactly how much damage it did, but it was a decent little bit, I think. Anyway, that Summers is out of there, I think. Either that or it's the Yamagiri detecting me, and he's either just dipping behind that island there or he's over here, but we'll see. If that carrier flies over, okay, yeah, it was no, it's not, it was not the Yamagiri, that was the Summers that spotted me. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try and farm out this Minnesota right here. And at the same time, I'm gonna try and get to a place to shoot at the Yamagiri. But the problem is going to be spotting, because he outspots me so significantly just like on the surface, not even accounting for shooting or anything. Unless the CV spots him for me, I'm not going to be able to walk at him directly. Let's see. Looks like he is accelerating. Nope. Nope, he's reversing right now. This is something I also recommend. If you're one of the people who reverses in your smoke, do not do that. It makes the entire smoke screen smaller, thus a tighter torpedo magnet. But bring your... Ugh. Just as a fact of life, your ship is always 10 times out of 11, or no, 11 times out of 10 is going to be faster. Well, actually, yeah, I guess sort of 10 times out of 11, because this is like long been like fixed. But there was a bug like back in the day, like I think 2016, early 2016-ish, or late 2015. There was this bug where the Congo, the Tier 5 Japanese battleship, there was a bug where it can reverse at 40 knots. So it literally is faster in reverse than it is going forward. So I guess if you count that, then yeah, 10 times out of 11, your ship is going to be faster going in forward rather than reversing, but I digress. I am again hard spotted by something. I don't think it's the Yamagiri, because the planes would have spotted him if he was. I guess it could be the Summers. Alright, for now I'm just going to load the armor piercing for the St. Vincent. I wanted to keep the HE loaded in case the Yamagiri popped up, but it doesn't look like that's about to happen. So... the way you tell when to speed up or slow down, by the way, is you kind of look at where the shells are traveling. If they're traveling towards the edge of your screen, that means that ship or that enemy aimed very significantly ahead of your ship to account for your speed. That's when you slow down. But if the shells are kind of more angled towards going towards the middle of your screen, then that is the sign of them accounting for you slowing down. So that's when you just keep going full speed. That is really annoying. But Funny Button says good night anyway. So, in conclusion, this game fucking sucks. What's 240 minus 70? That's about 170 more I need. So, I guess this is going to be an hour-long video. Let's see. For now, I guess I'm just going to walk at B and hope I get at least a little bit more damage. Wonder what spotted the Grozavoy, though. Oh, he's shot. Okay. This is your typical random game, by the way. There's supposedly going to be some new changes to domination. Basically, if I remember correctly, instead of having like these like varying points gains and loss per class, now it's just going to be standardized among all classes. So no matter what ship you lose, it's going to be the same amount of points gained and lost. Whether or not that will help, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could help if points were still set at 3,000 or 300. But since they're going to be reduced to 200, I think even with the standard like points now, or points concept anyway, Even with that, I think it'll still probably be about the same in terms of blowouts. Because even though you, on average, will lose less points with unified points gain and loss, with less points to begin with, each team starts out with only 200. That kind of, I think, negates it a bit, but whatever. Just gonna secure me a base cap right here. And now I'm just gonna go run off and farm. I do want to pick a fight with this Grozavoy, though. Ideally without eating torps. But, I am bad at the game. So, well, okay, never mind. The Grozavoy is picking a fight with the Groningen. Alright, I guess we'll see right here. Looks like the Groningen is getting blind shot, or trying to, by the Grozavoy. No, those aren't gonna hit. And their midway's just walking out right in front of them. So, yeah, I'm not gonna get that pelt. Well, I mean, I could, but I want to get a piece of this Grozavoy first. Let's see. There we go. Got a bit of a chunk on him right there. Now he's about to get balanced by... Nope. And that's game. Stewie, what'd you think of that? That's some grade 1 bullshit. Yeah, that's some bull right there. I guess we're just gonna play some more. I think I done had too much luck with the Zorky games. And this is the game's way of saying fuck you. Or either that or I'm just playing worse than before. It's honestly hard to tell which. But I'm just gonna blame it on the game because it's easier. And I'm just gonna say it's the game's fault for not giving me teams that push brainlessly into me and let me farm them for like fucking 200,000+ damage. Although I don't even need 200,000 damage anymore. I'm like down to like only like I think 160 that I need for right now. So okay, this should be good. There's no carrier to deal with, so that's nice. Alaska takes full duration fires. Yamagiri Gearing are going to be annoying. I think that's the same Grozavoy from last game. Holland and Baleo are both blacklisted, and I recognize that name. So that's just going to be an immediate report. This guy's a fucking submarine main, I think. I've seen that name a bunch of times, and every single time I've seen him, he's fucking sucked. So, in light of that, I'm not going to consider him a threat. Which I wouldn't recommend doing, even if the player is bad, if they're in a ship that's really good against the one you're in, like if you're a battleship like a Montana or something, even if the Shima player is bad, they will still be able to pretty handily kick your ass if you just completely write them off. And that obviously does kind of depend on the degree of badness that they are. Like, if they literally just try and walk at you in open water and get themselves spotted, yeah, they're gonna fucking die. But, if they're, like, even somewhat competent, even if they're competent enough to not get detected, they'll still kick your ass, even if it takes them a little bit of time to do it because they're bad at torpedo placement or whatever. But the bottom line is, even if the player themselves is bad, you should still at least give them some degree of respect, just because the ship that they happen to be in, just happens to be able to relatively effectively counter the one you're in. So that's something to keep in mind. Alaska's over there, so I'm not going to get to farm him, which is a little unfortunate, but whatever. Marseille is like literally walking. Are you kidding me? His fucking secondaries disabled my engine. That's fucking dog shit. And of course there's the Kearsarge playing like a carrier, because he's a fucking stupid person. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh, that's fucking annoying. What the hell torps are those? Those are Yamagiri torps, huh? So that gearing is not... I mean, I guess that gearing could still be over there, but the Yamagiri's over there as well. So that's what we've learned here today. Marseille is super fucking annoying. But whatever. Zhao's being a fucking... Jesus Christ. Anyway. Zhao's a fucking stupid person. So he gets a report. So yours is just gonna island cockroach, I think. So Musashi's being hard spotted. I don't know by what. Oh, well. And Marseille is just straight up walking. It looks like the Kearsarge is playing like your typical Kearsarge person. Oh, that is very brave. Let's see. That was unfortunate. For the Summers, at least. What's he being detected by? Did he shoot? Nothing on their team has radar that's in range. Yeah, the Alaska's their only radar. He must have fucking shot. Damn. Whatever. Oh, this Summers is about to get dunked on. That Marseille is also going to be really annoying. I'm going to put off some Make-A-Wish torps. If they hit, they hit. If not, whatever. And the Kearsarge, in typical Kearsarge fashion, put his put his planes at the biggest concentration of A that was closest. I am bowing here, which is not what you want to be against a, oh, never mind, it's a Holland. Alright, he's dead. As long as I don't eat torps here. Which I am broadside on, so that's not ideal, but it's still probably fine. That's unfortunate. Let's see, Kearsarge. I'm just gonna go and farm him down. This Tromp's not doing anything useful whatsoever. So there we go. So I'm just gonna go and farm out the Kearsarge. There's an okay hit on him. It's not gonna knock your socks off, but it'll do. That's unfortunate that that didn't finish him off right there. Let's see. As long as the Musashi doesn't eat torps, we should be in okay position. That Marseille is pushing up. That's going to be annoying. I wanted to get my torps off as fast as possible there, because I didn't want there to be an obvious gap in my firing pattern. Of course that Kearsarge is turning completely out because hybrid players, that's what they do. They just clearly, obviously, they're meant to just sit in the back and use their planes instead of their main battery guns, after all. That's clearly what hybrids are meant to be played as. I am getting some pretty decent damage on this Marseille here. Okay, never mind. Okay, yes, mind. Oh, this is a thing. Our Musashi just straight up walked at him. Are you kidding me? Whatever. And he's firing HE as well. In fairness to him, he did fire AP earlier at least, so that's fine, I guess. Oh, that was very brave of you, Mr. Gearing. That's gonna hit. Annoying, but whatever. It's negligible at least. No, that didn't hit. Unfortunate, but whatever. That was very brave of the Gearing, but I will definitely not complain about it. I am hard spotted here. Oh, that would explain it. I think I underled that last bit of the salvo there, but whatever. Got a decent little chunk off of him there. And that Kearsarge fucking got away. Fucking bitch. But whatever. So Grozovoy out here that hasn't been spotted yet in like 3 minutes. So he technically really could be anywhere. Trump finished off that guy with fires. And this man is still playing the game even after he's dead because planes. Nice drop, idiot. Not spotted on the surface though, only by the planes. So that's fine, I guess. Now we're just playing Hunt the Grozovoy. And as predicted, the submarine on the enemy team hasn't done jack nor shit. Because submarine players, I guess. But whatever. Conqueror's hard spotted, but he's the only guy who is. So that Grozovoy could be anywhere from like all the way the fuck over here to like pretty much anywhere around there. So I guess if he's there, I can see him being there. But oh, that GK is spotted now. Don't have my speed boost, so I can't really full speed walk at him. It's unlucky, but whatever. I'm not hard spotted yet, so he's like literally like directly south. Like he has to be, yeah. And he's of course going to turn away from the Conqueror and the GK, which means he's going to be side on to me. And yeah, that just happened. Alright, one more game. Oh, how is that 27? Well, okay. I'll take it. We take those around here. Well, now I have to sit here and find something else to talk about. So, how about this? There's this new flavor of Doritos, right? I think it's, I don't remember what it's called exactly. It's like barbecue something something, or it's something something barbecue. But there's this new flavor of Doritos. It's like barbecue flavored, and it's actually, I think, one of the best Doritos flavors that they've had in a minute. So, which I know to some might be a bold statement considering like the Cool Ranch exists, but also there's another really good flavor of them that's like spicy sweet chili. Those are also pretty damn good. Whether or not the barbecue ones are better, I think just depends on if you like the spice more or not, but whatever. Enough about Doritos, though. Super carriers, of course. Imagine being a fucking CV player, by the way. There we go, that solves that. Annapolis may be annoying. Hindenburg, Goliath, and Joan DeWitt are all going to be annoying to deal with, but at least the Joan DeWitt does take full duration fires. Yamagiri, Marceau, and Kitakazi, honestly, I think are okay. Only the Yamagiri is going to be annoying because the Marceau doesn't have smoke, so if he wants to pick a gunfight with me, he has to do it in open water. Or he has to do it from behind an island. The Kitakazi can pick an open water gunfight, but given his not amazing handling, he's generally not going to be a fucking course he's doing. Whatever. I honestly hope he comes after me all fucking game. Just so I can farm some potential damage. And just to prove that he's a fucking stupid person. Alright. So that just happened. What the hell? No, well, okay. That one plane took a good long while to fall down there, but whatever. That's fine, I guess. Something. So as I was saying before, the Kitakaze, while it does have good gun power, it does not have good handling. I mean, it's better than the Akizuki, but it's still not amazing by destroyer standards. So, if he wants to pick a gunfight, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be doing it in smoke. So that does lend a bit of predictability, and it does kind of anchor him down to that one specific location for a while. So that's why the Kitakaze's probably not going to be too bad to deal with. But anyway. John DeWitt's there, Hindenburg's there. All of their fucking crews, all of their most annoying cruisers are literally right fucking there. Which is actually kind of frustrating because, I mean, I don't even know why I'm surprised. That's just naturally how it... Are you fucking kidding me? He literally didn't even hit me. And he fucking disabled an engine. Just because naturally that's how it works out, I guess. But whatever. There we go. This is super fucking annoying, but whatever. I do want to try and get some damage on this Marceau, but it is a fucking Marceau, so whatever. Are you kidding me? This fucking carrier's still going for it? Jesus fucking Christ. And what's worse is that fucking engine sound is so goddamn annoying, but because the game is like, huh, get grief, nerd, no fucking sound for you. It's now the fucking loudest sound in the fucking, thing. But whatever. That's fine. Oh, that's brave. That didn't fucking kill him? That is some bullshit. That is some grade A bullshit. But hopefully our fucking carrier is not super fucking dented. And, well, okay, our Jutland is dented. Well, the Drake took care of the Kitakaze. Jutland's about to get griefed by, that guy. Montana's down, way the fuck down there. I don't want to round this corner right into Torps. On the bright side, I've probably completed that spotting mission. I think I had to get like 30 or 50 spotted ribbons for the dockyard. I think I probably completed that by now. Because I needed, I think, 6. 5 or 6 or something for it. And I've played like, I think this is the 4th one that I've played today. And that's for just this game alone. So I think we should have that one in the bag. That Schlieffen's reversing. Duncan got dunked on. Yamagiri really done fucked off now. And of course, here comes the planes. But whatever. Now it's just, I'm just gonna do some crop rotation. Basically, also for the benefit of those who don't know, crop rotation is a term for when you're setting permafires on multiple targets. So that Iowa repped a single fire. The Schlieffen both repped a single fire. Now crop rotation is just going to be rotating between the two and just making sure that both of them are on fire 24/7. That's basically a farming term. Let's see. There's the Marceau. Actually going to load the armor piercing for this because he is flat broadside. The reason I'm shooting at the Iowa and not the Marceau is because that Marceau is, well, a Marceau. At that kind of range, if your aim is bad like mine, hitting a kiting Marceau is not the easiest feat in the world. Even if your aim is pretty good, if the Marceau is equally good, you're still going to have a pretty tough time landing consistent hits on him. Assuming that the Marceau is good. But right now I think my priority should be getting this Annapolis out of the way. Because killing him removes radar from their team, and it removes 4 DM turrets worth of DPM from their team. And it also removes the funny button burst from their team. Basically, any super ship kill that you can get is pretty valuable. But especially destroyers and cruisers are especially valuable to get kills on when you can. What clapped him, though? Oh well. Our CV should be able to finish that off. Theoretically. Not Montana got him, but anyway. Yamagiri really did done fucked off, though. Let's see. We are not in the greatest cap position in the world, but on the bright side, well, I didn't see what health that Marceau was on, but this Iowa's about to die. Joan DeWitt's probably about to die. I'm going to try and farm out this Schlieffen. Oh, that didn't kill him? That's unlucky. I'm about to get griefed by fucking Super CV, because of course. Of course, there's the Schlieffen secondaries, because it's a Schlieffen. Imagine being so fucking trash at the game that you have to let the AI play for you. That's basically what the German battleships are, or the Schlieffen in particular is. It's a ship for fucking donkeys who are so fucking bad at the game that they have to let AI play for them. And I'm just gonna get griefed by a fucking carrier. 'Cause reasons. Fucking Christ. I predict he's gonna do that. Puerto Rico's turn to get griefed, I guess. Oof. Carrier got dunked on. That is very convenient for me. But, let's see. No, those aren't gonna hit. That is unlucky. Of course, this fucking carrier's going for me, though. Still playing the game even after he's dead, by the way. Carriers are weak, by the way. Bruh. Love how there's a Salem like literally right there and he's still just casually flying right by twice. I am hard spotted though. Jesus fucking Christ. Whatever. Fucking carriers. But whatever. That is that mission done. But I have had enough World of Warships for today, especially after this shit. Imagine flying through a fucking Salem and a Zork's AA for like, what was that, like a solid minute and losing like 1 or 2 planes. And imagine playing the game even after you're dead, because carriers, I guess. But anyway, that will be it for today. I've had enough of this fucking mission and this fucking dockyard, but I want the fucking steel at the end of it, so fuck it. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, especially if you enjoyed watching me get griefed by a fucking carrier. Then come back for more tomorrow, because that's where you'll see some.